Why does your heart race in the darkness? The answer is millions of years old. Our ancestors were not the top predators. They were prey, especially at night. Big cats used darkness as their weapon. Lions hunted when humans could not see. Humans have poor night vision. Darkness took away our primary survival tool. Without sight, we were completely vulnerable. Every shadow could hide a predator. Every sound could mean death. Early humans who feared the dark survived. Those who did not fear got eaten. Fear became an instinct over generations. This fear was hardwired into our brains. It was passed down through thousands of generations. The darkness is not a modern fear. It is an ancient survival mechanism. Every human culture shares this fear. It transcends geography and time. In the dark, our vision vanishes completely. We cannot detect who or what is around us. For our ancestors, darkness meant danger. Darkness meant death and the unknown. The fear of darkness is not learned. It is innate, born with us. We are visually focused animals. Without sight, we are completely vulnerable. This fear is an echo of survival, a gift from our ancient ancestors. Darkness was the original threat, the first fear of humanity. Our ancestors feared what they could not see. We inherited that fear. It is written in our DNA. Every human carries this ancient memory. The fear protected us for millions of years. Without it, we would not exist. Fear kept our ancestors alive. It kept us safe from predators. It is not weakness. It is wisdom, the wisdom of millions of years. When you feel afraid in the dark, you're feeling what your ancestors felt. The same fear that kept them alive, the same fear that protects you today. Your fear is not a flaw. It is your ancient inheritance. Inside your brain lies the amygdala. It is the ancient alarm system for fear. In darkness, your amygdala becomes more active. It scans constantly for potential threats. Your rational brain goes offline when afraid. The prefrontal cortex shuts down. You cannot think clearly in the dark. Fear overrides reason and logic. The connection between fear and reason weakens. You become more emotional and less rational. Light does the complete opposite. Light calms the amygdala instantly. It makes you feel safe and in control. Light literally changes your brain chemistry. Even dim light reduces amygdala activity. You become more rational in the light. Darkness makes your brain assume the worst. It fills the void with potential threats. Your brain evolved to expect danger. This is not a malfunction. It is your brain keeping you safe. The amygdala processes fear in milliseconds, faster than conscious thought. You feel afraid before you know why. Your heart races before you see the danger. Your body prepares for fight or flight. This response is automatic and ancient. Your brain is protecting you. It just does not know there is nothing there. The fear is real even without danger. This is the cost of survival. Our brains are wired for caution. Better to be safe than sorry. This is evolution at work. Your brain is doing its job. It is trying to keep you alive. The fear response is primal. It bypasses conscious thought. You cannot control it directly, but you can understand it. Understanding reduces the fear. Knowledge is power over fear. Your brain can learn to calm down. With practice, you can control the response. The amygdala can be trained. It is not permanent. You're not stuck with this fear. You can learn to overcome it. The real fear is not darkness itself. It is what darkness might be hiding. When we cannot see, our imagination fills the void. It creates the worst possible scenario. For ancient humans, that meant predators. For us, it means monsters. The unknown is terrifying. We cannot predict what will happen. Darkness represents complete uncertainty. Uncertainty means potential danger. Our brains evolved to assume the worst. When information is missing, we imagine threats. This is why shadows seem to move. Your brain creates movement where there is none. You are not afraid of the dark. You are afraid of what your mind creates. Horror movies understand this perfectly. They never show the monster directly. Your imagination is scarier than anything on screen. The fear is real, even when the threat is not. Your mind is your greatest gift. It is also your greatest source of fear. Every creaking sound becomes a footstep. Every shadow becomes a figure watching you. Your brain is trying to keep you alive. It just overreacts sometimes. The fear of the dark is the fear of the unknown, and that is deeply human. We fear what we cannot understand. We fear what we cannot control. Darkness takes away our control. It takes away our understanding. This makes us feel powerless. Powerlessness is terrifying. Your imagination fills the gap. It creates monsters from nothing. These monsters are not real, but the fear they create is real. Your brain cannot tell the difference. It reacts the same way. Real threat or imagined threat. The fear response is identical. This is why nightmares feel so real. Your brain believes what it sees, even in the dark. Even when there is nothing there, your mind is powerful. It can create fear from nothing. Children fear the dark more than anyone. Their brains are still learning. They cannot tell real from imagined. Between ages 2 and 5, this is normal. It is a healthy developmental phase. Children believe monsters exist. Their imagination has no limits yet. They see threats everywhere. This is how they learn to be safe. But adults are not immune. 40% of adults still fear the dark. They just do not admit it. Many do not realize they are afraid. They blame it on other things. They think they fear burglars. They think they fear being alone. But it is the darkness itself. The instinct never fully goes away. It stays with us forever. We have light bulbs and phones. We have TVs and night lights. But our ancient brain has not caught up. Evolution takes thousands of generations. Light bulbs are only 150 years old. That is nothing in evolutionary time. Our brain is still ancient. It still thinks we are in danger, even when we are perfectly safe. This is the modern paradox. We fear darkness in a world of light. We fear what we have conquered. Your fear is not weakness. It is the wisdom of your ancestors. It kept them alive for millions of years. It kept you alive too. This fear is a gift. It is not something to be ashamed of. It is something to understand. Understanding breaks the power of fear. When you know why you are afraid, you are no longer controlled by it. The knowledge sets you free. You can acknowledge the fear and still move forward. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is acting despite the fear. Your ancestors were brave. So are you. Understanding why you fear the dark is the first step. It takes away the mystery. Mystery is what feeds the fear. When you understand, the fear shrinks. The light is not just for seeing. It literally changes your brain. Light calms the amygdala. It makes you feel safe. You can use light to control fear. Even a small nightlight helps. Your brain responds to light instantly. It signals safety. You can train your brain to be calm. Exposure therapy works. Gradually spend time in the dark. Your brain learns there is no danger. The fear response weakens over time. You can overcome this fear. It takes time and practice, but it is completely possible. You are not alone in this fear. Every human shares it. It connects us to our ancestors. It connects us to each other. Your fear is part of being human. Embrace it. Understand it. Overcome it. The dark is just the absence of light. It is not the presence of danger. Subscribe for more stories about the human mind. Like, share, and subscribe for more content. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.